guys, and welcome to another episode of Stationeers, the ASTRA Hotel. I do apologise for the previous videos' poor quality. However, this should be getting better as I've actually found some editing software that I can use, and that's not going to cause me financial distress. But yes, let's get back into the world, shall we? Okay, we're back into world. I've been told that audio for the game was just a little bit too loud on the last one. So we can see about how that is now. And yes, we put copper in there last time. And now we just need to try to wait on that. In the meantime, let's get out one of our cereal bars. I believe I'd locked my helmet last time. Yes, I did. So, need to do this quickly.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Nom nom nom. There we go. How has that happened? Oh no. Because I'm just not going to question it. But okay, we've got that's a 68. That's a 63. Oh, that's interesting. That when they've spawned back in, that's not been very good. Right. Let's go find some oxide wells. Let's just do that just in case, because if I hover over to switch my light on, I'm going to definitely open my helmet. I do feel like the sun is... Sorry, the planet's slowly moving across the sky. But it's not going to do that because it's totally locked. But then again, this game doesn't really pay attention to realistic orbits, because the sunrise and sunset should be months at a time, for weeks at a time for the lunar cycle. Like on Venus, like a day would last its entire year. I get from that sort of constraint, it's pinch of salt. Speaking about pinches of things, there we are. There's some more ice for us. We can at least try and pressurize our starter base. Great. Not that these are only surface deposits though. We've got quite a bit of it now. Let's head back before we run out of power. Because the sun will be rising shortly. Oh boy. Again, is it this way? It's this way. I need to remember when I head off somewhere that it's this direction. This direction back.
Power critical.
Oh yeah, it's 9%. Let's turn that off until we get back inside. Because even though I find them annoying, having them off apparently gets rid of the sun. So now, not that I recommend it, but we should second see. There we are. Got our copper. Means we can then throw our gold in there. And let's see. Oh yeah. Wow, okay. That is interesting. The reflections off the glass panels just it made it look like it wasn't glass. Which is why I was getting a bit confused. Ah, our power is out. Let's switch it for that one a sec. You're charging now as well. 65, 66. 23, okay. Oh. Hopefully that's enough to make the electronics printer. It is not. You back. You turned yourself actually off. Okie dokie. All right. Oh, that one. See, for the time being, let's turn that off. Yes, yes. Nice. 728. Luckily, it only takes the 2 grams of gold. Let's just swap that over so it's not going to continuously go. And let's force that closed for the moment. And way. Oops.
Power critical.
It's fine, lady. It's fine. 60%. I think the 33 is going to be better than not. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's gone. So what are we up to? 16? Pressure's low, but if we also... Oh, and that's done. We're up to 17. Pop you there. Get up the cable coils. Need them on the other one at the moment. Didn't really need them in that one, but anyway. Let's just drop the rest of that down. We need a couple more iron sheets, don't we? Sheet, not steel. Iron. Moment. heat the room up a little bit slightly as well. This next is you. That, put that away. And screw. Right. Now, solar panel basic, we've got enough for a couple of those. And my thing's getting a mess now. Let's off now. That doesn't need to be up either for the moment. So what did we get to charge-wise? 95. I mean, that should be okay, realistically. Select that already, but that's fine. And we can go through there. My word. What are we doing on? Okay for our thirst at the moment. Our super is low. But we have 2 reasonably full batteries at this time. Let's go wait for another one. There we go. Let's turn that off.
Hydration critical.
Ooh. No, actually, we can do this now. We can actually open our thing where it was, because we've got a little bit of water left in this one. Sip, sip. Put you in there. Sip a bit more. There we go. Put that back into our jumpsuit. Close our helmet back up. Turn my things back on. There was thing we need to do. Exterior. Interior. Because I can spell. Weird how that. Ooh, and we need the data card. On data disk. Switch on exterior, interior vent sensor. Fantastic. We do have the vent there. Cool. Let's close that back up. And let's get those out for those, just so we don't have to come back in. Brilliant. Up here. Now let's, because we can do one of those just so that we get the morning daylight, and starts off earlier. Now we're set up for power, and we're going to be positive for a while, hopefully, because the 3 should be more than enough to keep us charged and keep the base charged for the most part. What are you at the moment? 84. That's better than my 24. Let's swap you out. And then we just got to wait till morning.
Air tank low.
Okay then. Let's fill the air tank and then wait till morning. Actually, we can do that. Fill the air tank.
Air tank critical.
Ooh, that took a chunk out of our main tank there. But that's okay. We can deal. But yeah, now we've just got to wait. Sunrise. That was taking a lot longer than I expected it to. But in the meantime, through the night, I decided to tidy up a bit. So we've gotten rid of some of the containers, condensed them down, put basically what I could just in some shelves here. We got all our survival stuff there. I didn't realise we get 2 boxes of cereal bars as well as a bag. So we're set for food for quite a while. So I don't think I'm going to be touching my hydroponics stuff for the time being, at least. Then we've got mining, portable air conditioner, which we might get out at some point. But as you can see, we've only got its own like 10 degrees in here at the moment. With the windows, that will go up. With the printers and stuff, that will go up. So we will need to get out the air conditioner at some point. Portable generator, I don't feel like using. I think we're absolutely fine for power at this time with our 3 solar panels. Yes, tracking beacon. Useful to have, although I want to get one that we can plug in. But the portable one is useful still for now, even though our lander has a built-in one as well. What was next? Oh yeah. Let's see, you atmosphere analyzer. Then this one where I'm keeping my tools and stuff, keep track of one, put the network analyzer away. There's the flares. Keep the duct tape on me. Then glass. Let's go back in here. I made the mistake of pulling the eggs out of the box. Because I think whilst they're in the box, they might not decay. Don't quote me on that. I've not actually used the eggs recently since they've been kept in a package. So hopefully they'll be fine until a point of which we can have chickens. If not, then they'll just decay and we can like trade or something to get some new ones. We are wasting daylight a little bit here. So let's see, we got CO2. We've actually got. That's fine. Turn this thing on for a little bit. Pull the pollutants out. .00 008 6 5 Let's put it in the middle of the room. That should do. 3 millimoles. Really? Tiny little specks of pollution. That's fine. Not gonna worry about that. Head into here. Going to close my helmet. Turn all my gubbins back on. Oh no, it's still in there. Let's get the rest of this gold through. It's because we've got the daylight for it. We're fully charged. And we're still gaining power as we're using that. Fantastic. Well, okay. Let's head back inside then. Because we think we can. What it does. Furnace need iron and copper. Got iron. There we got copper. Just enough iron. We've got how many iron plates do we have? 4. We got enough. Or do we? Five more iron frame. And now we're starting to lose. Oh then. Oh wait. We want to make ourselves a pipe bender. Because we need a way of exhausting our furnace. That's... We got the gold for it. Oh, we got the gold for it. We need to put in another round of iron. Then I think we need to go on another mining trip at some point. I think that gold's going to last us a while, but yeah, we're down. Gonna be down to like 50 grams of copper, and like we're gonna need more ores to smelt into our alloys. Hello. So again, the night time, we're gonna have to wait. Actually, I've got 81% of my battery. We could go on a little mining trip now. Wondering how long that's got left on it. Gold takes so long. Anyway. Let's just completely empty out our thing there. So we've got some ores there. Let's do that. Let's get the lights on so you guys can see. And over the ridge we go. That gold should be done by the time we get back. So things that we need to gather. We need oxide ice, copper, just a bit of everything, I think. Well, that's the bed night. We've survived 5 days. Oh, 56. Fine. Dooby dooby doo, dooby dooby doo. Iron and copper? Why, thank you. Let me think what we need. is we need constant tan, lead, and electrum. Sorry, constant tan, solder, and electrum. Solder is lead and iron. Electrum is gold and silver. Constant tan is copper and nickel. We need nickel. Well, we also need nickel for Invar as well. If anyone sees any nickel, let me know. I'd like to grab a whole bunch of that preemptively. We've got gold. But always going to be using little bits at a time, so grab what we can. So I think with the new terrain as well, there is a thing where the deep miners are a little bit more nerfed, because they will only give a specific ore for an area. I think I've seen a couple different ones for the areas. Now this is, I can understand why they did it, but I think now they don't give out any ores if they're not in a specific area, which is a little bit frustrating, because I feel like they should give out tiny amounts of like everything, just as a sifting the regolith sort of thing. But then I can absolutely understand they want people to travel around a bit more rather than just planting roots and that be the end of it. They want people to go out and explore the terrain, which actually gives me an idea as well of having on the list of things that the tourists can do is go for a moon buggy ride. Silicon, gold. You need some of the volatiles. Well, oh, that's a nice color. So as well as a pressurized hangar bay for the trading ships to dock and the passenger areas to dock, we might want some. Oh, we've got loads of this. I don't think we want as much of this as we think we do. We actually want a bit more of the oxide, to be honest. That's fine. We can throw those bits up there. We still need. We definitely need more oxide and We need that nickel. Definitely need... Was that me? I feel like that might have been me. Otherwise, that's an interesting formation. Yeah, I think it was me. There's another hole over there. Okay, so I am circling back round. Good to know. The hole there. Deep patch critter. 64. Ooh, water ice there. Oh, nickel. Hello, you. Oh, yes. More. Need 400. There. So I don't want to be swapping my ices into there. And I feel like the sun has risen overhead. 1, 9. Of course it is. Yep. Sun hath risen. And there it goes again. Of course. Right. I think we still need... Hang on, we still need lead and silver. Your silver. Ooh. I had my drill running in my pocket. Now, lead. Lead. Its lead's not as shiny. There's more nickel there. The thing is, lead looks like a little cross between copper and gold. But at distance, it's a little bit more difficult to spot. But that's them there. It's probably time that we get back now. Back is, let's see, there's our freighters and stuff. Back is this way, I believe. Oh no, it's more that way. Okay.
Hunger critical.
I think I was like, yeah, I was about 90 degrees off. Ish. 75. Yeah, there's our valley. There's our lander. And there's our starting base. Our little metallic box. Fly down the side of the valley here. Fine. Looks like the gold actually completely finished over the night, which is fantastic. We do need more of the iron. And pressurizing is not going to work for the moment. Turn my things off over my helmet. And let's not, for the moment, let's not switch those over till morning. Because although I'm confident we could survive the night with a half full battery, I'd rather be on the safe side. As you see, the temperature in here is now a nice chilly 17 degrees. So it is slowly warming up. But what we could do is drop a little bit more of that. But then it cools down, gives us a bit more pressure. And actually that wasn't very much. Okie dokie. Right, so we got 1, 2, and 65. Cool. Oh, we are fine. Oh. There's our iron. And more of our gold. Which is fantastic. Actually, that's sippy sippy. Nom nom nom. And sippy sippy on. Put that away. But I think for the moment, if we're not going to be tripping over our ingots, for the time being, that's gonna have to be all from me for now. But we can see you next time. And hopefully everything's gonna look nicer, feel nicer, sound nicer. And we can start probably making a hotel. We're gonna need a whole lot of stuff there. Whole lot of stuff. Bye-bye.